minute now.
Takes a little while to load up.
Any minute.
Mm-hmm.
Just any minute now.
Any minute.
Any minute now. Just
wait for it.
And
wait for it.
Oh.
There it is.
That always warms my heart before the reality of the game sets in.
That's right, everybody. We are playing Police Quest Open Season, the 4th game in the Police Quest series, or 5th if you include Blue Force, and who wouldn't? Here we go.
God knows we did.
We did. We took a break from Sierra Police Adventure games and did play Jim Walls' final entry.
Oh,
but
Jesus.
Today... Yeah.
The badge looked like a UFO flying.
It's a badge-shaped UFO.
Code 3.
Yeah. So, instead of Jim Wall's adventure game, this time Police Quest 4 was created by controversial police chief Daryl F. Gates.
Yeah.
So naturally, the locale would be...
John, let me warn you.
Los
South
Angeles.
Central Los Angeles.
It's Hickman.
Hickman? Bob Hickman?
Bob Hickman?
He's been badly mutilated, John. Tortured, really.
God.
Our corner is so
White
blasé.
been informed.
When the call came in, I was told Hickman's captain was headed to their house. They have a little girl, don't they?
Yeah, Valerie. Her name is Valerie.
Look, John, I know you and Bob went back a long way.
A long way? Hell, Sam, Bob and I went through the academy together. We shared a ride for 5 years. I'm that little girl's godfather.
Made love daily.
Sam, Bob was my best friend.
She had a toothbrush.
I say we went back a long way.
I'm sorry, John.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. Sorry the city is so full of dirtbags, creeps, and losers.
It's
Bob
my
was
fault.
us.
Wait, Bob Hickman?
Who the hell would do this to me?
My best
what the
friend,
hell was
Bob
he doing
Hickman?
out there?
I don't know, John.
Well, that's okay. That guy's a
It's your
jerk.
job to find out. My job is to pick up the body and find the cause of death.
I'm gonna stand over here.
Excuse me as I wander off somewhere.
Meanwhile,
Oh.
Buddy on the right's trying his
Nobles,
hardest not to
Deputy
bust a
Coroner,
gut at this
Los
whole
Angeles
situation.
Yeah.
It's Sam Nobles, Deputy Coroner, Los Angeles County.
Oh,
Oh,
deputy.
yeah. Sam Nobles.
Carey, the man appears intoxicated and a bit agitated.
I like how in Police Quest 4 Open Season, the narrator speaks to you as though you are Detective Carey. It's a weird, so you have this narrator, and he's speaking to you as the player, but he always refers to you as Carey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of got a weird dissonance, but you get used to it after a little while. So let's go talk to some of these fine Los Angeles people.
Right, but don't we want to look at the body first?
Oh, we will, but this guy will wander
What is your
off if we
name,
don't
sir?
talk to him soon.
Jack. Two Jack.
Two Jack.
Two Jack.
Yeah, his name is Two Jack.
Detective, this information is already recorded.
Yeah. Now let's talk to Two Jack.
Sir, did you see any unusual activity or unfamiliar cars in the neighborhood?
I hear shots. Fast. Like pop, 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 pop.
Wow. Okay.
What time might you have heard these shots, sir?
It pop, 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 pop. I just hear them shots.
Starting to like this guy.
I was scared.
Yeah, this guy's the best.
Any other information you could give me, sir?
Well,
Yeah.
it was pop, 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 pop.
I know this sound. It's killing the children.
They're killing the children.
Any other information you could give?
Pop, pop, pop. I know this sound.
All right.
So,
Well,
okay.
yep.
Jim Walls,
Yes.
there's no way that guy wasn't a Republican. There's just no
True.
way he was not a right-wing Republican.
Absolutely. Do
I-
we want a disclaimer on our show before we start?
No. I just think people need to be ready for the fact that
In
Daryl Gates
comparison.
makes Jim Walls look like a hippie. And
That's true. Okay, so yeah, let's give you a little bit of background here for people for whom the name Daryl Gates doesn't ring like glaringly loudly to you. Daryl Gates was the police chief in Los Angeles in the late 80s, who was responsible for the LAPD at the time of the brutal beating of Rodney King.
yeah.
So that is one of the reasons why this game in particular has such a bad reputation, is because it was seen largely as a really poor move on the part of Ken Williams to hire Daryl Gates as the lead sort of creative consultant on this game, because it was fresh after his retirement from the LAPD.
It was a little, yeah.
Too soon,
It
bro.
was considered
Too
a little
soon.
distasteful.
And it is anybody who's not a straight white male in this game is not particularly depicted well, would you say?
Right. Yeah, like you get the feeling like the person who wrote this game felt like there was a large population of criminals in the non-white sections of Los Angeles.
Yeah. So anyway, that
Yeah.
in mind, we're gonna continue, but I just want, there's a little disclaimer.
The first disclaimer of possibly many.
This is not
in
this is
this
not
game.
Sonny Bond's police quest.
No. And Carey is also a somewhat less likable person than Sonny Bonds as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's practically black and white.
Yeah.
And where does
Yeah.
Jake fit into all this?
Jake?
Yeah.
Jake is what would have been. Pretty much. Jake is the Police Quest 4 we never got.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, super cop and all that shit, but at least just, kind of harmless.
Anyway,
moving on.
Let's keep talking.
Yeah, let's go talk to this other upstanding member of the community.
Yeah.
The young man's interest appears a bit suspicious. Always record your gut feelings. Sometimes this job is pure instincts.
Nice.
Write
Okay.
down that he had shifty eyes.
This young man appears interested in the alley proceedings.
Let's go ahead and talk to him.
I'm Detective Carey, Major Crimes, Homicide, LAPD. I'd like to ask you a question or two.
Ooh.
Whatever, man. I'm just hanging.
Ha!
Let's start with your name. What is it, and do you live in the neighborhood, or are you just visiting?
Man, this be my hood. I be Raymond Jones the Third.
Uh-oh.
Well, Raymond, if this is your neighborhood, then you must know what goes on around here. What happened here tonight? You see anything unusual? Maybe a different car or some folks from another neighborhood?
Ain't seen nor heard nothing. And just out for some fresh L.A. air.
Fresh lair?
Some fresh
So, Mr. Jones, what you're
L-A-I-R.
telling me is you don't have anything to tell me. Is that correct?
That's straight up. Ain't seen nothing, done nothing, know nothing.
Well, thank you for your time.
What happened to the other two Raymonds?
It's Officer Bruce Woody
Riddle me
Woodbury,
that.
LAPD.
Bruce Woody Woodbury.
Bruce Woody!
Officer Woodbury, I'm taking over as lead investigator.
Go fuck
Yes,
yourself.
sir, Detective Carey. I have my crime scene log for you.
Here, take it. Stuff it.
Were you the first on the scene?
Yes, sir. Officer Allen and I were on patrol. He was driving. As we passed the alley, I looked to my right. I saw the body. We radioed it in, stopped, set up the perimeter. I didn't know it was Hickman until we got up to the body. I can tell you, sir, I was shocked. He was the last person I expected to see. He was a fine officer.
You can tell the way I was shocked by the way I keep talking like this.
He's a
Hold
fascinating
on.
man.
They're changing the cue card.
Is there anything else you can tell me, Officer Woodbury?
No. We rolled by, saw the body, radioed it in. There was no one in the alley besides the body. The neighbors came out once we set up the perimeter. It was quiet when we got here.
Well, thank you, Ossifer.
That's great to know.
It's Officer Malcolm Allen, LAPD.
Malcolm Allen.
Mal and...
Some Malin.
I'll be stepping in as lead investigator, officer. Can you tell me what the situation was when you got here?
I can.
Yes, sir. Woodbury and I were on our regular patrol. We spotted the body as we drove by. We radioed in, then moved in on the scene.
What?
We checked the alley for possible assailants, but found no one. Everything is pretty much as it was when we arrived.
Why is he carrying a banana?
Oh, I think, in case he needs a snack.
There you go.
That's it?
Given its size and its color, I think
Sure.
it's probably a
just lying.
plantain.
I didn't know him, but Woody told
I
me
can
that
see
the
that.
deceased was a cop. Undercover guy working the neighborhood.
No, he's a casual furry. It's a
Hickman or
raccoon tail.
something like that.
It's Hickman, and yes, he was working the crash unit, although I didn't know he was working this neighborhood. You've never seen him before, and this is your regular district?
Yes, sir, that is correct. I've never seen him before.
I'm a raccoonman.
Is there anything else you can tell me, officer?
No, sir.
This is my tanuki tail. If I run fast enough, I can take flight.
Flight!
It's your car, Carey. A 1993 T-Bird.
Oh, yeah.
Detective, your car trunk is locked.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You can just tell by looking at it,
have
huh?
keys.
Cool.
Yep. Well, I locked it, probably.
Ah, yeah, you locked.
It's your homicide kit.
I like how he sounds really exasperated about some of these things, too.
It's your homicide kit.
I'm sorry. I just didn't know what it was because I'm not a cop.
It's police banner tape used at crime scenes for setting up a perimeter.
Fuck's sake.
Really
There
upset.
is no need for banner tape at this time, Carey.
Come on, don't be an idiot. Wait, isn't that Carrie's voice, though?
I don't think so.
Detective, what are you searching for?
Stop being a dick.
Detective,
Wait.
cut the shit.
Come on, don't be a fucko. Get in there.
It's Chester. Julie Chester. Criminalist SID.
Julie
It's
Chester.
Chester.
Jolie Chester.
Julie Chester.
Detective Carey, sexual harassment is a violation of federal
Oh,
and state law and
oh,
the Department
Christ.
policy.
Why'd they have to
Come
go
on.
there? We weren't going
Standing
there.
by, Detective Carey, ready to collect samples or evidence if needed.
All right.
Alright, let's do this.
The tortured and tormented body of Bob Hickman, LAPD, lies lifeless among the alley debris.
Eh,
An obvious case of felonious homicide.
I don't know. He looks
A
fine.
gruesome sight. Contusions and burn marks appear on Hickman's abused body. An empty holster can mean only one thing. Another gun on the street.
That's honestly way better than I was expecting.
Oh?
Yeah,
What were you
like
expecting?
the deputy coroner was like, it's real bad. Just be cool, okay? Because it's gonna
Oh,
get
you were
real
expecting,
bad.
like mutilation or something?
You're gonna puke
Yeah.
when you see him.
A lipstick-stained cigarette lies near Hickman's body.
He just looks.
Now,
a little
this is
bit
something
like a
that I
mushroom.
was
That's
that
all.
I was trying to do a lot in Police Quest 3 because I was playing this casually to kind of get used to it while we were still playing Police Quest 3 back.
Oh,
before we started
right.
doing
You
forums.
kept
So,
pointing your notepad
Yeah.
at things.
Recording information at the crime scene ensures accurate reports later.
because you need to do that in this game.
An empty holster can mean... Noting that a cigarette lay near the body could prove important later.
All right.
I'm not sure I like that, the whole dynamic of that, though.
What, having to take notes with your notepad?
Yeah.
Those two...
Okay.
Well, I mean, I kind of appreciate it. It's like you're actually doing police work, and to be fair, like Police Quest 4 definitely doubled down on the police work.
Okay.
In some ways, it almost feels more like a hidden object game. You know, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
use your instincts
Detective,
and find
this
these
cigarette
things. You
could
know?
be evidence.
Here's a body. That was really fast.
Oh yeah, no, he's a pro.
Chester,
Pro
take
chalker.
over on the evidence.
Yes, Detective.
Did I mention he's my best friend? Was, I guess. Probably not now. Alright.
I don't know. We'll hang out. We'll see.
We'll see what happens after this.
I mean, it's going to be hard for him to keep up now if anybody else wants to be my best friend. You know, just saying.
Can't watch the game. Anyone here want to be my new best friend? No? Okay. I'm torn up about this.
All right. And that's all the time that we have for this episode. Thank you very much for joining us in Police Quest Open Season. We hope that you're enjoying it as much as we are. It's gonna be a hell of a series. So stick with us, and
yeah,
enjoy.
It's the last one too. It's the last of the Police Quest series.
It's the last Police Quest. We started with Iceman. We're ending with Open Season. We're not going into SWAT, sorry, unless you guys really, really want it, and even then, not immediately.
Probably not till way later. So
yeah.
So join us for this one and watch as we become more and more
slowly. Fade into madness as we play more and more of Open Season.
Bye,
this is
everybody.
the height of it, guys. This is the height of it. See you next time.
As he stares at the wall, contemplating, can I make like a Weekend at Bernie's type scenario with this guy work?
Wonder if I tied my leg to his leg.
I bet I could collect this paycheck for at least a week.
I think I'm gonna need another guy for this.
Chester, how tall are you?